Okay, well, I thought maybe I'd talk about a little scenario that's happened lately. If we can put it in perspective. Let's pretend that we're going to talk about a story of the taming of a lion by the ringmaster. And we're going to see what happens when the role is reversed, that the lion becomes the ringmaster. And see if you can catch on to what I'm talking about. So here we go. Remember, this is tongue in cheek. And for all of you out there that want to think of it one way or the other, if it's a true story or a comedy or just satire. Let's just think it more in the realm of a comedy because actually, in truth, it is a comedy. So here we go. Now, obviously, I'm looking down here. Camera's up there. Well, we're going to start this story with a ringmaster with a big ego, and he said that he could tame any lion out there, and kept quite a few around just to prove the point. Matter of fact, he preferred lions to be the ones that he would train. Even though if he was a lion, he'd be king of the beast, right? In this instance, he would rather lord over the female lion as the ringmaster. And he does just that. And he goes out there and he picks the best lioness out there, looking all over. And he finds one. And this lioness seems to like him. Yeah. She kind of shinnied right up to him and he said, "Oh, this is going to be the easiest thing I ever did." So he has a lot of friends that he has to perform for. He has to make this thing's going to work right. So he takes this little gal, puts her in the ring, cracks his whip, and tells her what he expects. Makes her kneel down before him. Makes her jump through hoops just to prove that he's a ringmaster. And little does he know this lion has another thing in his future for him. And as they go through their routine, their workout routine and things, all of a sudden, in a blink of an eye, he's the king of the beast, and he is now on that pedestal over there. And she is a ringmaster. She is cracking the whip. Oh yeah, the roles got reversed. Now he has no idea how this happened, but here he was. He had his wish that he was the king of the beast. So he's in this ring, and the ringmaster is controlling him, not the other way around. And he roars, and he's mad, and he's stomping around, and she snaps him here and there. And she lays that whip over her arm right there. And as she walks out, and she gives him that look, looks over her shoulder, gives him a little wink. Gotcha, sucker. Walks out, closes the door, and locks it. She not only tamed him, she contained him. Yeah, that was one smart lioness, wasn't it? Could that happen in real life? Well, let's think about it this way. And we're just going to give you a what if. What if you had this person that felt that they were the best of everything? Women fall at their feet. They're so smart that they couldn't be defeated by anybody else out there. Nobody measures up. He had an ego bigger than anybody could imagine. You could say in his mind he was the best of all things. That is one of the people that, for some reason, he was wide open. So he was trying to become a famous person, maybe. And when he gets before a crowd and he preens himself and he has this partner and he controls his partner. Somewhere along the line, he would make her perform, just like the ringmaster did the lioness. And he had this female, if you will, doing all kinds of things. She'd perform. She would color her hair. So you see, he had this dream about this beauty out there that seemed to get his eye. Somebody looked at him like the ringmaster did to that king of the beast. Looked over his shoulder. Said, "Hey, boy, you want a little bit of this? Let's talk." And he just saddled right over there. And then he became very blustery. After all, he's in charge, not this female who thinks that she can just do anything she wants. And with this little smile and a meek voice, says, "Whatever you wish, master, whatever you wish." And along he comes, and his tongue is hanging out, and it hangs all the way down to the bottom of his chin, slobbering all the way over to her side so he can tell her what to do. From her point, she's made her point. From his position, he's looking at something up there that he has never beheld before in his mind. If I can only tame this one, that one that's back there, don't stand a chance. So this female makes a point of putting her face up next to the one that he likes, that he's his partner. And in a way, she's saying, compare us. Look at me. Look at me. And he does. And he can't sleep anymore. He has a hard time getting to sleep and staying asleep because he can't get this female out of his mind. It's more than he can stand. His ego is going wild. He can't think of anything else. And he calls and he calls and he calls. You can almost hear him like that beast is calling over and over. And this female just gives him just enough to get him over. Come on, follow me. He said, "No, if you want to be with me, you follow me." He said, "We'll see, we'll see." And they go off together. Uh-oh, what's he going to tell his partner? How can he get this across? Oh, that's easy. He's in charge. She can't say anything to him. She just works for him. That's all. She just works for him. She's nothing more than that. He said that over and over. So he tells this new gal, "Okay, that's your story. Tell me what you want, sir." Very soon, as she gets her fangs into this guy, and he's just rolling in rapture. He is almost there, just a little ways off, just another day or two. It's not going to take much more. And he just tells her everything she wants to hear, how beautiful she is, and how quickly she will replace what was there, what was, but is not. And all of a sudden, you could say the earth shook. It was like an earthquake going on. And the realization that for all his self imposed intelligence, his importance, he'd been had. You see, as this woman walked out the door. She looked over her shoulder and said, "Hey, thank you, sucker," and walked on out. I guess you could say she wrapped him up into a little present and gave him back. She was done with him. She got what she wanted. He didn't get what he wanted. And his partner, she got what she deserved. She got something back that was always there that she didn't know. She knows now. She ain't gonna do nothing. You see, she was had before he was had. You see what I mean? With that, we're gonna call it a day.